Good morning. This is Surya Yadav from Fluent Spoken Classes. Right now, वैसे तो right now you have known about us very well. Today I will tell you a story naming as you like it. Yeah, as you like it. So hey everyone, let's start a new story of As You Like. It is a story written by William Shakespeare. It has written by William Shakespeare As You Like It. Now we are going to start our story. First of all, I would like to request all of you, if you are watching my video, so please never forget to subscribe our channel and please press ring button, bell button with which you can get all informations what is going to happen next. Let's start and know about our story. Today I will teach you as you like it. There once upon a time there were two brothers named was Orlando and Oliver. Orlando, he is hero of this chapter. Orlando, there was two brothers. First was Oliver, second was Orlando. In this story, there is two parts. First part of brother, second part of Duke Frederick and Duke Senior. They were also brother. They were also brothers of Duke Frederick and Duke Senior. Again, I am telling you, Duke Frederick is king of this kingdom and Duke Senior was king of this kingdom. But once upon a time, Duke Frederick had attacked on Duke Senior and he had occupied his kingdom. And he had run away and beaten much and Duke Frederick had left his state and he had gone forest of Edom. Why he had gone forest of Edom? Because Duke Frederick was too much powerful than Duke Senior and he had gone in Edom. Next, I would like to tell you, Duke Senior had a daughter named of Rosalind. She was GF of Orlando. Orlando loved with Rosalind, and Rosalind always lived along with Celia. Celia was daughter of Duke Frederick. Celia was daughter of Duke Frederick. And next, Charles. Charles was wrestler. Charles was wrestler and two servants, Adam and Touchstone. There are much character in this story, but I will tell you those character who is very important in this line, who are very important in this chapter. Why? Because we have to finish this story very easily. So it can be finished by us whenever we will tell you with very easily modes. So let's start and understand this chapter. I will bring home you this story. So let's start and know about this chapter. Once upon a time there was a hero, there was a boy named was Orlando. He was totally upset with his brother Oliver. Why? Because he always used to jealous with Orlando. Why? Because he knew one thing very well. If Orlando would come at his home and he would get married with another girls, so definitely he would face divided. Why? You know there is two type of life. First, simple life. Second, or difficult life. So he know if you are alone brother, so there would not be any dividing in his fatherland. If Oliver and Orlando will be along with, so his land, his property, his father property will be divided to each other. So Oliver didn't want this type. He wanted one thing. Anyhow, Orlando should be killed. He wanted Orlando should be killed. So, like us, Duke Frederick. Second, Duke Frederick had beaten much and he had ordered to his brother that Duke Senior would not be live in this country and he should be exiled. If he would not be go in exile, so he will be killed by Duke Frederick Sanic, Miss Army. At last, Duke Senior had gone forest of Edom and Duke Frederick had become and had got a name king of this kingdom. And after he had not ordered to his daughter Rosalind. Rosalind would not go in this Adam. Why Rosalind had not gone in this Adam? Because Rosalind always used to live with Celia. Celia was very loved, Sonia was very lovely, and Celia always lived with his Rosalind. If he lives with Rosalind, so Rosalind always lived with Celia. They were very good friends to each other, talking and sharing everything. But Frederick loved with his daughter. He loved much his daughter, and he does not leave his daughter, because if Rosalind will go in forest with his father Duke Senior, then Celia would not be live in kingdom. She would also go along with Rosalind. So that is why he had not ordered to Celia or Rosalind, and he had told at last that Rosalind can live in this state due to Celia. Once, have you understood about Duke Senior and Duke Frederick, and you have understood Orlando and Oliver. Once upon a time, Orlando and Oliver were talking each other, and Orlando was very upset to Oliver, and he had gone in market and take challenge with Charles. He will fight with Charles in wrestling. You know, Charles was very happy and powerful wrestlers, and Orlando is a simple boy. He does not know good acting, he does not know good wrestling, but he had done and he had challenged he I would defeat it anyhow to Charles. Charles had come to Oliver, and he had suggested and advised much to Oliver, please, at anyhow, you should stop your brother. Your brother is gonna fight with me. He will be killed by me at anyhow. As soon as Oliver heard about this news, he would be very happy. In inside and outside, he had spoken. Charles, what do you think? My brother cannot beat you. My brother cannot defeat you. I have make him very understanding, but he had not understood anything else. He had told me one thing. At anyhow, he would defeat Charles. As soon as he heard Charles had this type words, he had got aggressive, and he had told at last, okay, doesn't matter, I would look him in wrestling. And at last both have fought each other. At last, at anyhow, by luck, Orlando win. As Orlando win, Rosalind and Celia was there, and Rosalind told to Celia, Celia, you loved this boy, and this words was very amazing, and Frederick had come and heard this word, Rosalind is amusing my daughter to Orlando, and he had ordered Rosalind would go from here. Rosalind cannot live here at anyhow. As this order had come, and Rosalind and Celia had become too much upset. After becoming too much upset, they had decided they would go along with in Adamov forest. As soon as they have prepared everything else, Touchwound, Haristo, the servant had come to them, and he had decided he would also go along with them. The three, Touchstone, Rosalind, and Celia had gone in for Adam, and also Orlando had gone in forest, and Duke Senior had gone in forest. Just you were thinking, when Orlando had gone in forest, so Orlando and Oliver was fighting each other. Orlando was very upset with his brother. That is why he had left his brother and he had gone forest for peaceness, for aloneness. And last, Celia and Rosalind had run away from his palace, and Duke Frederick had heard about it. Celia had gone from here, and she was very upset with it. And that is why after Frederick had gone from here, and Frederick had ordered to it, anyhow you will have to go from here, and you will have to check all sides, how to get my daughter, how to search my daughter, but you will have to search Celia. Celia should be founded from any side, but Celia should be found from far away. Celia will found, no one knows about it. At last, Frederick had doubted and taken a suspicions on Orlando. Means Orlando had stripped my daughter from his side. That is why he had ordered to Oliver, Oliver should be taken in my palace. Oliver had come and he had spoken in front of Frederick, King, I don't know about your daughter. Why? Because your daughter had gone, my brother had not brought her. But Frederick was not happy, and he had ordered, if your brother will not come within 2 days, I will kill you at anyhow. After listening this word, Oliver feared totally. After fearing totally, Oliver had gone in Adam forest for searching his brother. At last he had not got his brother. Why? Because his brother was in forest, and forest was very huge and very abroad. Then at last he had decided to do something, how to understand this point. And after Celia and Rosalind and Orlando and Touchwood had become good friends. And Orlando were talking to Celia also, and Orlando were talking to Rosalind also. They had become good friends. After becoming good friends, they have decided to understand how to generate and how to spend their life at anyhow. They were trying to do everything is by and by. At last they have got one thing, we will to spend our life very easily. But you know one thing very well, Dick Frederick was very angry for taking this type of step. At last they have told one thing कि भैया हमें अपनी बेटी को चाहिए ही चाहिए. Why? Because without getting our daughter, we can kill Orlando and Oliver both. Oliver was searching his brother. At last he had not got. And once upon a time, Oliver was searching, but behind him there was a lioness who was stammering Oliver very very angry. And just then Orlando had seen this scene कि my brother is in danger zone and a lioness is going to attack on my brother. He had fought with that lioness, and after fighting his brother, and Oliver was looking everything. He was always thinking one thing कि my brother is not good, my brother is very bad. He was jealousing, but right now he is thinking कि my brother is too much good because due to me he is fighting with the lioness. So I will never forget, I will never think wrong about my brother. And he loved too much with Orlando. After becoming good man, Oliver was talking to Orlando. Orlando was telling, don't worry, you should go to Celia and Rosalind and tell them about my situations. Oliver had told if I would go there, so how will Celia and Rosalind will accept my way because they will not recognize me. So he had told, don't worry, take my hanky and show Celia. Celia will see my hanky and she would know about my way. Ki I am in danger zone. After telling them, Oliver had gone to Celia and had told everything. After listening this word, Celia and Rosalind were very amazing and shocked कि how to this happen. After that, Oliver had come to Orlando. He had told with his smiling कि I loved with this smile. I have got a fall in love with Celia. After listening this word, Orlando was laughing. Why? Because he was happy that his brother had fallen in love in Celia. After that, Celia and Rosalind had come to Orlando. They were asking, hey Orlando, what's happened? How to happen this? Tell me immediate. After Orlando told, don't think much. I'm happy because my brother loved with you, Celia. Celia was laughing after listening this word because Celia, someone is loving with Celia, and Celia can think about his life, her life. After that, Celia had told to Orlando, to whom do you love? So Orlando had told कि I love with Rosalind. But there is no Rosalind, so I could not get married with anyone, but you both can get married. So Celia had told, don't worry, you should also prepare of marriage. Tomorrow I will call Rosalind. Who said Orlando had told, what's meaning of this? How can you call Rosalind without any reason? उसने बोला, I can call Rosalind. You don't know, but I have a mantra. I can call Rosalind. After listening this word, Orlando became too much happy, and he was trying to preparing everything else how to get married with Rosalind. And next part, Frederick was very angry, and he was coming in forest. After coming forest, he had meet with a priest. Priest means sadhu, and astrologer have told everything else, and he had changed Frederick's mind. Frederick had changed totally, and he have given over everything and have charge of this kingdom to his brother Duke Senior, because he had escaped and he had squandered all property with his brother of Duke Senior, but he had given over everything else and he had given charge of his estate Duke Senior. After listening this word, and Senior had got with married, Senior had got married with Oliver, and Orlando had got married with Rosalind. After this, everyone was happy and this chapter is going to end. Thank you so much. If you have understood everything else, so please never forget to subscribe our channel, and if you have missed to press bell button, so please press ring button and subscribe our channel, because we will teach each and everything else, whether it is a William Shakespeare or William Over, John Milton or John Grossworthy. So we will finish our all teaching exams and we will finish everything else what is very important for you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.